How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day. Today we're going to be taking a look at how I was able to just barely get over 40,000 capital peak points in this last raid weekend. So let's jump into some attacks and see which bases I was taking out and how I was able to do so. So here we are looking at a cleanup attack on a barbarian camp. Got almost 7,000 points remaining, so we know this is going to be a very tricky, pretty close attack. So luckily this is not the greatest layout, but we're going to be using the air graveyard spam strategy. And you can see just how fast this attack is because we're going to be trying to directly target each defense, sort of spread them out around the base, let the graveyard air skeletons do most of the tanking and distracting. And then we were able to take out the splash targeting defenses that can hit air, being air bomb and the rocket artilleries. Once those are out, typically you only have to worry about the Mega Teslas and the rapid rockets, but we had more than enough balloons left to take out this base. We had a ton of troops left over, so we got the 6,810 plus almost 500 points from one attack. Just crazy. So now let's take a look at the next barbarian camp, doing another cleanup attack. This one worth not as much. Looks like we took out both the rocket artilleries on the first attack. So the only real threat on this base are the two air bombs. So again, you see just how fast this attack is. It's over in under a minute now. So we're going to be setting in the balloons, trying to take out one of the air targeting defenses at a time. Sometimes you can send in 2 rocket balloons per air bombs, and definitely send in 2 packs of balloons per rocket artillery. And then sometimes send in 2 packs for Teslas. But other than that, as you can see, there's only 1 more air bombs left. Our balloons are slowly but surely creeping towards it, taking it out. So now all that is left is that last Tesla, the last spear thrower, and then the graveyard skeletons are doing a good job of cleaning up the trash buildings around the base. We get a very nice finishing attack. Even a bonus of 468 points, which is crazy. Now the last few attacks are going to be on a variety of different bases. They are all on this raid, and they're all cleanup attacks. So typically don't hit Wizard Valley, but we do have a good portion of the base taken out, and we can prioritize taking out the core of the base. So we do have a few sets of hogs that can take out the back end giant cannon. And then the skeletons even take out that Inferno Tower, so now we can just really send in a couple of hogs to assist on the right hand side, drop down the barbarian to take out the trash building, and then our troops are just flying through the core of the base. It's a little bit tricky on Wizard Valley. Sometimes it can be very, very difficult if you send everything down the bridge, especially if there are a couple of giant cannons in line, because they'll be shooting the giant cannon through all of your troops, and they'll do a ton of damage. But if you're able to spread them out a little bit, then you should be doing pretty good. So it looks like this one is on a Dragon Cliffs. Got the last Dragon Outpost to take out. Had a couple of spare zaps left, so we might as well take out the bomb tower. And then looks like we're going to be using some hogs. If I remember correctly, this attack does not quite go as planned. I think what I forgot to do is I forgot to take out this blast bow. So yeah, that blast bow took out the Inferno Dragon, so we only have 1 left, so we have to be very, very, very careful with the deployment. Make sure that the Super Dragon is distracted by a couple of the hogs and the Barbarian. So yeah, it looks like a couple of those blast bow shots hit. So we don't have the healthiest amount of hogs. Well, we have enough hogs, but they're pretty low health, and with no more heals, it will slowly be getting taken out by the remainder of the defenses. But we are still able to get most of the base taken out, which is nice. Make for a very easy cleanup attack for whoever wishes to take it out. So looks like we're going to take out, I think, the spear thrower. Yes, so missed out on about 400 points, but no big deal. We'll move on to the next attack. be taking out a Balloon Lagoon, and then last will be a cleanup on a Golem Quarry. So here we've already taken out 2 of the rocket artilleries. They do not have the 4th one, so we're going to be taking, definitely the approach from the left-hand side of the base to swarm that rocket artillery, take it out as soon as possible. Then we can pretty much relax, and we can sort of create our 2 groups with the graveyard skeletons doing a really good job distracting. And then everything should converge, go across the bridge, and they will battle the Inferno Towers, trying to distract with a few other rams, try to reset the beams with the zap. And that is it. Very nice cleanup attack. Even got a bonus of 351. And the last attack we'll be taking a look at will be a cleanup on the Golem Quarry basic layout. So it looks like we'll have a couple graveyards on the back end splash targeting defenses. 1 graveyard to help finish off the rocket artillery in the corner, or I guess in the middle back section. And then we're going to be coming in from the right hand side to deal with the blast bow, and then have another group going down the core just to help split things up so not all the troops are taking all the damage all at once. That's the biggest thing with the graveyard spam strategy, is that as long as you can sort of protect those troops with the skeletons from the graveyards. I mean, you can use rams, you can use giants, you can use hogs, but you gotta try and protect your super wizards. That's the most important troop. And then ideally you want to try and protect the others as best as you can from all that splash damage. If you're able to do so, then you'll have great success. You'll be smashing through many of the Capital Peak districts. And the graveyard spam strategy works also very well at Capital Peak level 9. And then it works okay at Capital Peak level 8, but you get just those few less skeletons make a little bit of a difference. So if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch. There's a couple more videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. Until next time, take care.